All right, well, welcome courtside at Chase Center where the Warriors lose opening night. I'm going to try to do this without taking my glasses off since I'm my own cameraman tonight as well. But it was a 108-104 win for the Phoenix Suns tonight. The Warriors, again, we saw some interesting things. Our first look at the Chris Paul Warriors, and I'll tell you, the second unit brought this team back into this game a few times tonight. I'm already looking at the benefits of Chris Paul far outweighing the just weird feeling that is rooting for Chris Paul. But you could see the team absolutely, you could see the fans embracing the normal type of Chris Paul tomfoolery that usually pisses you off. It's funny, no one likes Darth Vader until he's hitting cleanup in your lineup. And that's what we saw tonight. Chris Paul's antics were benefiting, not being used to the detriment of the Golden State Warriors. And if you're looking just for instant Chris Paul analysis, the Warriors only had 11 turnovers tonight. Only 11 turnovers, 19 turnovers for the Phoenix Suns, who, by the way, they're going to be a problem. I mean, there's no way to just pretend that the Phoenix Suns aren't about to be a big problem. They're going to be. They didn't even have Bradley Beal, and they score easily. They score smoothly. Devin Booker is just a machine scoring the basketball. We all know who Kevin Durant is, obviously, and Kevin got a real nice round of applause when he was introduced for the first time in front of fans here at Chase Center, so that was good to see. We all knew that it was going to be a warm welcome for him. It was a warm welcome for him, and he went out and played pretty darn well tonight. It wasn't a great night out of Kevin Durant. Booker led the way with 32. The Warriors, look, they win this game. If Klay knocks down a couple more shots, if Curry knocks down a couple more shots, if Andrew Wiggins is out there, was he even in that closing lineup? He shouldn't have been. Andrew Wiggins was minus 22 tonight. Just a terrible night from Andrew Wiggins. So the Warriors, again, I'm my own cameraman. I really need to get a tripod. I mean, we're going to have to figure this out eventually, there's no doubt. But look, the Warriors tonight shot 35%. I'm going to round that down. Only 23% from the three-point line. Just wasn't a good shooting night. But they protected the ball. They didn't play terrible defense or anything like that. Of course, Steve Kerr iced out both his rookies. We saw that. We kind of knew that was coming, and indeed, that's what came. No minutes for Trayce Jackson-Davis or Podziemski tonight. What I did like out of the Warriors for sure, though, is I liked what I saw out of Moses Moody. He came into the game and was playing defense and affecting shots and playing with just a whole bunch of scrapple in him right away. I liked what I saw from Moses Moody tonight. I really liked what I saw from Jonathan Kuminga, who is just becoming a more physical basketball player. Jonathan Kuminga is going to turn into, whether this team is like a 2-3 seed or 5-6 seed or worse than that. Like, Kuminga's season is going to go into the soup of very important things for the Golden State Warriors. Let me give you a little tour of Chase Center right here. We're standing courtside. We're under the this basket right here, which is the basket the Warriors were shooting at in the first half. But look, it was a night that was. It's great to be back, right? I mean, great to be back. I fucking love basketball, and it was fun to be back in here. By the way, I see Brandon Podziemski is sitting right here on the Warriors bench right now, talking to, not even sure who that is, but Brandon Podziemski got no minutes. Trayce Jackson-Davis has got no minutes. I can't help but notice that the Warriors have never won a game that they didn't play Trayce Jackson-Davis. So there you go. Get the Hoosier involved. Speaking of other Hoosiers involved tonight, Eric Gordon had 10 points off the bench tonight, and he was +6. But if you're looking to, you need an opening night player to blame for the loss, it's Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins didn't do anything tonight. Andrew Wiggins almost couldn't be out there tonight. He was minus 22. That's just not who he is. So bad night out of Wiggins. He was only given 27 minutes. 34 minutes for Chris Paul, only 30 minutes for Steph Curry, who again was 8 for 20. Klay Thompson was 6 for 18 tonight. Not a lot of typical shooting performances out of guys that you expect to see have better shooting nights. So, Game 1 of the year, game 81 of the year, there are certain expectations that are attached to the Warriors and how they shoot, and they didn't meet those expectations tonight. But look, it was a fun game. Looked like the Warriors were gonna be heard from and get into this one tonight as a win column when they scored 40 points in the third quarter alone. But whatever the momentum they had going into that third quarter, it didn't follow them into the fourth quarter, where they were beaten 28-18 in the fourth quarter by the Phoenix Suns, who, it's his rebounding margin here tonight. Warriors got out-rebounded by 11, 60-49. So that's the game right there. It was good to see the fact that the Warriors protected the ball more. I mean, they looked more like an unsloppy basketball team tonight. And even though they didn't get into the win column this evening, I think that goes ahead and you start predicting where the season goes and what it looks like. Them not turning the ball over anywhere close to the way that they turned the ball over last year is going to carry them to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more wins than they might have had just playing the sloppy basketball that really haunted them and defined them all last year. Isn't that sweet? We got people ducking behind me like I'm an actual radio network. By the way, this is really funny. Here on they actually get, look at that. Damon Bruce, the Plus, is a recognized media company. So that made me laugh tonight. I think it probably made a few people in the media laugh tonight. But here it is. Here's the credential right here, baby. Still getting treated well. I appreciate the Warriors, Raymond Ritter, for taking care of the little independent journalist that is. Hashtag new media, Draymond Green. And hashtag new media, John Pettis, who is a buddy of mine, is a guardsman, and I'm sure if he were talking to you right here and now, he would be inviting you down to the pumpkin patch that the guardsmen are running. I know that we're going to be down there, my family and I, picking out some pumpkins. Of course, the tree lot is coming in December. And for the first time in a long time, like all of a sudden, like it's football season. The World Series got set tonight. Diamondbacks in the World Series. Who would have thought of that? We've got some fall in the air. I like it. It feels like we officially got fall. Halloween, Thanksgiving, tree lot, basketball season. I like that an awful lot. It's good to be back in here. It really is. It's good to be back in here. Thanks so much for jumping on in. I mean, it's been a long day for yours truly. Started at 8 a.m. with Larry Krueger and did a 49ers wake up that was very well received. Thanks to everyone who's been tuned in to a little bit of what I'm doing here since very early this morning. Did my own show at 11, and here we are at Chase Center wrapping things up after a very, very busy Tuesday. Thanks so much for being a part of this. It means an awful lot to me as we continue to grow this channel. We crossed 8,700 subscribers. Again, that's a very humble number, but it's a really good start. So thank you very much. I'm doing the old Gary Radnich, shoot yourself up right now. I lose weight. I get thinner the higher this goes. See? Fatter, thinner. Oh, I think it's all. Don't make me learn all the tricks. Ooh, little jingle jangle from Postman and Capitola. Thank you very much. You know what I'm going to need? Because I still got my backup glasses. I'm going to the optometrist on Thursday. I need bifocals because I can hardly look down at the damn box score and tell you what the hell happened tonight. What I definitely need, 100% need, is like an iPad. And I need a stand to put it on because I can already feel how underworked out my shoulders are. My right arm is officially tired from holding this thing up, and I got to go up so I look thin. Thank you very much. It was a loss for the Warriors on opening night, but it was good to be back at Chase Center. It's not panic time. It's not time to panic. Everyone, lots of basketball still to be played, and I'm going to pop into that press conference and ask Steve Kerr why he's icing out my Indiana Hoosier. I wanted a little Trace Jackson Davis out there tonight. I really did. In a game where you needed a little bit more rebounding, let me tell you, Trace Jackson Davis could have given you the rebounds you needed. Trace Jackson Davis, Andrew Wiggins played as bad as I've seen him play tonight. Maybe give Trace that start in game 2. I don't think that's going to happen. But there you go. Oh, Larry, good to see you. Vince Vargas, good to see you. Thank you very much. We got a guy named Cool Haircut in here. There you go. Steph got 5 turnovers, though. Yeah, Steph didn't have a great game. He scored 27, but he was -9 tonight. He was 8 of 20 from the floor, just 4 of 14 from downtown. He did get to the line 7 times, which is nice to see. Steph getting a little trip to the line in his own gym, which should be, a frequent occurrence, but it's just not. Klay Thompson didn't take a single free throw, going 6 of 18 from the floor tonight, just 3 of 11 from downtown from Klay. He did have 7 rebounds. Looney got his 11 rebounds tonight, but a little bit more on the money shooting from the Phoenix Suns, a little bit more rebounding from the Phoenix Suns, and a little bit more will be the difference in a 4-point game. Usually is. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Thanks for coming on in. I'm going to pop into that press conference for a little bit. Then it's been a long day. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to have to put one in the air. Thank you very much for hanging out. Let me see if I can turn this thing off now. By the way, this is the first time I've done an actual live YouTube show on remote over the phone. So I hope it sounded good. Hope it looked good. Might have to get a touch of technology here, put a lav mic on so it sounds a little better. We got beep, beep, beep. Let me give you a little look around Chase. Look around Chase Center tonight. This really is a gorgeous building. It is. Oh, and there's your scissor lift. Everyone likes a scissor lift. We got to throw guardsmen off of scissor lifts at the tree lot because you just got too many guys trying to do too much shit on scissor lifts. Same problem with forklifts. You put dudes around forklifts and scissor lifts, shit's gonna get lifted. That's just the way it is. Good night tonight. Good day today. We got a World Series, Diamondbacks and Rangers. Bruce Bochy's in the World Series. I'm gonna tell you right now, Bruce Bochy knows how to beat the Arizona Diamondbacks. Go Rangers. Warriors lose. Oh, by the way, Debo was here tonight. Debo was here. And when he was asked to wave to the crowd on the Jumbotron, it didn't look like his shoulder hurt him. So hopefully he's back right after that bye week. Thanks very much for tuning in. Live at 11 tomorrow morning on the Plus. Oh, Cutting Edge TV says, sounds actually pretty good, Damon. There we go. Michelle Habes, full-ass day of Damon Bruce. It was a long-ass day for Damon Bruce, but thank you very much for being a part of it. Y'all mean the world to me. You really do. Thank you so much, and we will do this again soon from Chase Center. I can tell you that. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hi. How are you? Hi. There you go. That's good. And people working hard over here. All right. No more working hard for me, although this is hardly working. Let's be honest. Sports don't build character. They reveal it.